Ever bitten into a lemon candy and thought, this doesn't taste like a real lemon? You're not alone. While real lemons make us pucker with their sharp, sour punch, lemon candies often taste like they're from another citrus universe altogether. In fact, the artificial lemon flavor we know today was created by accident in a lab over 100 years ago, and has been fooling our taste buds ever since. Picture cutting into a fresh lemon, that explosive burst of citrus aroma hitting your nose, tiny droplets of juice spraying into the air. What seems like a simple sour fruit is actually nature's flavor laboratory at work. Inside that bright yellow peel, more than 500 different chemical compounds dance together to create what we know as lemon flavor. At the heart of this flavor symphony is citric acid, making up just 5 to 8% of the lemon's weight, but delivering that famous mouth-puckering sourness. Yet citric acid is just the beginning. Essential oils like limonene give lemons their signature citrus smell, while flavonoids add subtle bitter notes to balance the natural sugars. All these components work together in perfect harmony, creating what we recognize as real lemon flavor. But this natural perfection is incredibly difficult to replicate in candy form. The story of artificial lemon flavor takes us back to the late 1800s, during the dawn of synthetic flavor chemistry. Scientists, driven by the growing demand for shelf-stable foods and candies, were on a mission to create the essence of lemon in their laboratories. Their breakthrough came with the discovery of Citral, a compound they initially believed would perfectly mimic lemon's natural taste. However, they quickly discovered a fundamental problem. Citral alone produced a harsh, one-dimensional flavor that barely resembled the complex taste of real lemons. This initial setback led to years of experimentation, ultimately resulting in what we now know as artificial lemon flavor. Modern artificial lemon flavoring is a carefully crafted blend of about 15 to 20 different compounds. It typically combines citral for basic lemony notes, limonene for that characteristic citrus aroma, and a precise mixture of acids and additional compounds to create the desired sweet-sour balance. Yet here's the fascinating part. Despite using only a fraction of the compounds found in real lemons, the artificial lemon flavor has become its own distinct taste experience. Think of it like creating a cover version of a complex symphony using just a few instruments. While you might capture the main melody, you'll miss the subtle harmonies and nuances that make the original special. The story of artificial lemon flavor is a fascinating journey that begins in the late 19th century, during the Industrial Revolution, when chemists first started experimenting with synthetic flavors. In 1868, a German chemist named Wilhelm Lamb Hofmann accidentally created what would become the foundation of artificial lemon flavoring while studying coal tar derivatives. His discovery of citral, though crude by today's standards, marked the beginning of a flavor revolution that would transform the candy industry forever. What's particularly intriguing is how our perception and acceptance of artificial lemon flavor has evolved over generations. In the early 1900s, when artificial lemon flavor first appeared in mass-produced candies, consumers were initially skeptical of its stark difference from real lemons. However, as this new flavor became more prevalent in sodas, candies, and other treats, something remarkable happened. People began developing a distinct preference for it. This cultural shift was accelerated during World War II, when sugar rationing and the need for shelf-stable treats made artificially flavored candies more popular than ever. Today, we've reached a point where artificial lemon flavor has developed its own unique identity, separate from real lemons. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us create more content like this and build our food-conscious community. The quest to create the perfect lemon candy reveals a fascinating clash between nature's complexity and manufacturing limitations. Creating candy that truly tastes like a fresh lemon isn't just challenging, it's a battle against fundamental chemistry and physics. The first major hurdle lies in the candy-making process itself. Many delicate compounds that give lemons their authentic taste simply can't survive the high temperatures needed to make hard candy. Then there's the stability challenges. Natural lemon compounds are notoriously volatile, meaning they easily evaporate or break down over time. Imagine trying to bottle the smell of rain or capture morning dew. That's the kind of delicate balance we're dealing with. The texture difference adds another layer of complexity. Real lemons have a unique cellular structure that releases flavor in a specific way when we bite into them. Hard candy, with its smooth, uniform texture, simply can't replicate this natural flavor release mechanism. What we perceive as lemon flavor is far more complex than just what happens to our taste buds. When you bite into a real lemon, your brain is processing multiple sensory signals simultaneously. Your taste buds detect the sharp sourness, while your nose picks up the complex aromatic compounds that give lemons their characteristic smell. At the same time, your mouth is registering the fruit's unique texture. The the way the pulp breaks apart, the sensation of juice bursting from tiny cellular compartments, and even the slight resistance of the fibrous segments. All of these signals, combined with the visual cue of the lemon's bright yellow color, come together in your brain to create what we recognize as lemon flavor. Now consider what happens when you eat a piece of lemon candy. The sensory experience is dramatically different. Instead of the complex texture of fruit pulp, you're getting a smooth, uniform surface. The sourness might be there, but it's often amplified and hits your taste buds all at once rather than in the gradual release you get from real fruit. The aroma is simplified, missing many of the subtle compounds found in natural lemons. Even the color is often a more intense, artificial yellow than what nature produces. This disconnect between our brain's expectation of lemon and what we actually experience in candy creates a unique phenomenon. Over time, we've actually developed two separate mental categories for lemon flavor, one for real lemons and another for lemon candy. It's similar to how we can appreciate both a photograph and a painting of the same landscape. We understand their different interpretations of the same subject. The journey from concept to candy reveals another crucial reason why artificial lemon flavors taste so different from the real thing. It all begins with the base sugar mixture, where regular sugar is heated to what confectioners call the hard crack stage. This precise temperature point will determine the candy's final texture. This heating process alone fundamentally changes how flavors will be perceived in the final product, as high temperatures can alter or destroy delicate flavor compounds. Timing is everything in this delicate dance of candy making. Artificial lemon flavoring must be added at exactly the right moment. Too hot, and the volatile flavor compounds will literally evaporate into thin air. Too cool, and the flavors won't distribute evenly throughout the mixture. The addition of yellow food coloring and sour compounds like citric acid must also be precisely timed to prevent flavor degradation. It's a bit like conducting an orchestra where every musician must play their part at exactly the right moment, or the whole symphony falls apart. This carefully choreographed manufacturing process, while necessary for creating shelf-stable candy, inevitably results in a product that tastes notably different from fresh lemons. The very methods that make mass production possible, the high heat, the precise timing, the need for stability, are the same factors that make it impossible to perfectly capture nature's complex lemon flavor in candy form. The stark difference between real lemons and lemon candy lies not just in their flavor profiles, but in how they deliver their signature sourness to our taste buds. In nature, a lemon's sourness comes primarily from citric acid, which is elegantly packaged within the fruit's cellular structure. When you bite into a real lemon, these cells gradually break open, releasing their acidic content in a controlled way that creates a complex, layered, sour experience. It's like a time-release capsule of tartness that unfolds on your tongue. Lemon candy, however, takes a dramatically different approach. Instead of the natural time-release mechanism, candy makers often use a combination of different acids, typically citric, malic, and sometimes fumaric acid, that is directly exposed to your taste buds. Without the protective cellular structure of real fruit, these acids create an immediate, often intense sour impact. Think of it as the difference between a gentle rain shower and turning on a fire hose. Both deliver water, but the experience is vastly different. This is why lemon candy can sometimes feel artificially sharp or aggressive in its sourness, while real lemons, despite their high acidic content, deliver their sourness in a more sophisticated, measured way. The contrast between real lemons and artificial lemon flavoring presents one of the most striking examples of nature's complexity versus human innovation in the food world. Real lemons are like a master orchestra, combining over 500 different chemical compounds to create their distinctive flavor profile. Each compound plays its unique role. While the artificial lemon flavor is more like a cover band playing with just a few instruments, it typically relies on only 15 to 20 compounds to create its signature taste. The artificial version delivers a more consistent, predictable taste. It's bold, immediate, and unchanging. Do you know any other flavors that taste different from the fruit? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.